Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense will have the football first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, San Diego State! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him Room to set up a big return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On third down, he drops the throw. Finds space on the right. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Aztecs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
San Diego State, 14, Minnesota, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And the Aztecs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Got his man out of the backfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Third down and short is exactly what you want in offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're one.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
It's complete. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's loose. He's at the touchdown Aztecs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Under fire. And he makes the grab along the sidelines, but a little too close to the sidelines. He's out of bounds. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down. They boot it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Off the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Gets it to him on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Makes the grab. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Timeout, San Diego.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That should be the final play of the first half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Russ. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you consider some of the injury issues they've had up front throughout his career. It doesn't matter. This guy still finds ways to make positive things happen. 3,000 yards, that's a lot for a running back.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to...
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now improvising. Found a seam. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Aztecs are flying down the field. Here we go. The run to the left. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He might want another play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Aztecs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Set to kick off.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He leaves it with his back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hussein. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this team.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. To the air on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Madden. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more.
They're trailing by 10 to Missouri. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Hard running there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Get it out on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Turning it on. The throw to the outside is complete. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Right on the money. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Grabs it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
78, Minnesota, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Madden. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the foot.
Makes the grab on the left side. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you.